We got some big games in the NBA tonight with massive playoff implications. We're going to talk about one of those games in this video. It will be the Portland Trailblazers on the road at San Antonio. The Spurs will be a 3.5-point favorite, and the total sits at 233. Portland comes in with a record of 40-39. They're just 18-22 on the road, and they're currently the number 9 seed in the Western Conference. They will be in the play-in. The question is, will they be playing on the road or will they be playing at home? And the LA Clippers will have a ton to do with that. Portland's coming off a 137-132 overtime loss at the Denver Nuggets. A pretty impressive effort despite coming out on the wrong side of that game. They did beat the Clippers 114-104 in LA on April 1st. And they do have a home game coming up against the Clippers this Saturday, but they need to win tonight's game in San Antonio to really make it count and steal that home game against the Clippers in the play-in, which will likely be against the LA Clippers. So that just gives a ton of motivation for the visitors tonight. Portland lost 115-102 at home to San Antonio back in November. This is not the same Portland team that we saw in November. Portland has been playing like a house on fire. I've been very impressed with this Portland team, and it wasn't exactly what I was expecting. They've won 6 of their last 7 overall. They won 115-110 at San Antonio the last time they faced them in January. The under is 4-1 in Portland's last 5. And they're 9-2 straight up in their last 11 versus teams from the Southwest Division. Win or lose, you can expect 100% effort from the Portland Trailblazers here in tonight's game. We're going to talk about the San Antonio Spurs, but before we do, I got to tell you about a promotion we have available right now for the NBA playoffs. And when it comes to the NBA playoffs, you're in good hands with myself. I'm Jesse Schul. I'm one of the most consistent NBA handicappers, particularly in the NBA playoffs. You can see the numbers on the screen. Last year wasn't our best season in the playoffs, just 2 games above 500, but our overall record, 202-158 for a staggering 64 units of profit with playoff NBA dating back to 2021 on the Wager Talk Network. I'm 8-1 with my last 9 client plays in the association, so I'm really heating up heading into the postseason. But the big news is I'm teaming up with the number 1 basketball handicapper on the Wager Talk Network. That's Ben Burns. He's up 323 units with all his basketball plays all time since he's arrived at Wager Talk. He's also up 160 units with his 5% and 4% plays in the association. For a limited time, you can get myself and Ben Burns $198 rest of the season and playoffs. That's just $99 a piece. You can only get this on Picks and Parlays. Go to picksandparlays.net and look for my page, Jesse Schul or Ben Burns, and you will find this deal available in the subscriptions. Let's get back into the game. Let's talk about the San Antonio Spurs. The Spurs are 60-19 straight up, 30-7 at home. They are the number 2 seed, and they're not technically eliminated from clinching the first seed as of right now. They're 3 games behind Oklahoma City. Of course, they win the tiebreaker because they dominated the Oklahoma City Thunder this season. They're coming off a 115-102 win at home versus Philadelphia, but that was a costly win because Victor Wembanyama got hurt. He only played 16 minutes, hurt his chest or his ribs, and now he's listed as doubtful for tonight's game. And Stephon Castle also listed as doubtful with a knee injury for tonight. This really looks like a letdown spot for the Spurs. After last night's big win for the Thunder, their magic number is just 1. They only need to win 1 of their final 3 games of the season. And their final game of the regular season is at home against the Phoenix Suns. The Suns are locked into their 7th seed. They're not going to be playing any starters. It'll be 3rd stringers out there for the Phoenix Suns on the final day of the regular season. And if it comes to it, Oklahoma City will have no trouble clinching on the final day of the regular season. I don't think it's going to get that far. I think Oklahoma City is going to clinch perhaps tonight because I'm not sure the Spurs are going to win this game, to be honest with you. The Spurs are 5-1, or their odds are 5-1 to win the NBA championship. So I do like the Spurs, which is why I gave out a play on the Spurs plus 800 to win the Western Conference back in mid-January, I believe, on the Wager Talk Today show. And obviously, I'm quite happy with that bet pending as of right now. The Spurs are 4-1 against the Thunder. They've won 2 of 3 at Oklahoma City. So there's no need to stress out about finishing in the 2 seed and not having home court if they face the Thunder. They're more than capable of beating the Thunder on the road. This San Antonio team is 12-1 straight up in their last 13 overall. They've won 5 straight at home. The under is 5-2 in San Antonio's last 7 games overall. San Antonio is 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 versus Portland. But as I said, given the playoff implications for Portland and the fact that I don't think the Spurs have much of a shot at all of getting that first seed, and it being a game that they're not going to have Wembanyama and likely not going to have Stephon Castle, I like the underdog in this spot. I like the Portland Trailblazers plus the 3.5 points. Give me the dog. Give me Portland. If you like this video, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. And if you've got anything to say to me, even if it's nasty, hit me up in the comments below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.